This is an emerald box from World of Tanks. And today, I'm going to tell you if you should buy any. So, let's get to it. Okay, so to do some quick and dirty napkin math, we're going to ignore the filler and assume worst case scenario. Why? Well, there's two reasons why we're going to do this. The first, if you happen to have, I don't know, 1,516 premium days, over 300 million credits, or 76 recruitable zero skills special crew, well, then most of the stuff in these boxes is going to be filler to you, and its value is subjective. The second reason why is because the stuff in the emerald boxes is not easily converted to gold. Converting things like credits, premium days, that's easy. However, crew books, zero skill crew members, sometimes 2D styles, that can be difficult to quantify in gold, so it's best if we just ignore that altogether. So what we can all agree on is that gold and premium tanks are valuable. So that's what we're going to look at when we compare the value of this. We will be assuming a worst case scenario because it removes the chance and gives you the guaranteed minimum value you're going to get. And before we get into it, just keep in the back of your head that, the standard value of gold is 250 gold for $1 US. Okay, let's take a look at this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the holiday ops boxes from 3 months ago. Yes, it seems like a lifetime, but really it was only 3 months ago. In these boxes, you were guaranteed to get one tier 8 tank on your 50th box. You're also guaranteed 250 gold from each box. So the math is pretty easy. We are going to take 250 gold, multiply it by 50 boxes. We're going to take the lowest value tank, worst case scenario, that would be the Iron Arnie at 9,100. We add that to our 12,500 from the gold that you get from each box. That results to 21,600 gold out of 50 boxes, and that gives you 432 gold per box. Now, the thing to keep in mind with holiday ops boxes is that they were more expensive. You would have to buy 2 of the 25 box bundles, which brings you to a cost of $80. So that works out to about $1.60 per box, which is $1.60 for 432 gold, which works out to 270 gold per dollar. Okay, we've got the baseline established. Let's look at the emerald boxes. In these boxes, you are guaranteed one tier 8 tank on your 50th box, and there is no gold in any of the boxes as a guarantee. So if we use the lowest vehicle's value, that's going to be 6,400 gold. We divide that by 50 boxes and we come up to 128 gold per box. Keep in mind, emerald boxes are a lot cheaper. So this time around, you're going to be spending $45 for 50 boxes, which is going to work out to 90 cents per box, which is roughly 142 gold per dollar. That's a pretty stark contrast. Keep in mind, we did ignore a lot of the filler. So we're going to do one more thing really quick just to kind of avoid some of the, that is the worst case scenario and it's pretty bad type of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to average all of the values of the high tier vehicles together and then divide by that so that we get the average together. It kind of improves the baseline from the worst case. So if we look at holiday ops, your average is going to be 9,660 gold out of the vehicles that were available then. And that's going to work out to about 277 gold per dollar. So for the emerald box, some of these vehicles are actually worth a lot more than the baseline, the minimum 6,400, and that's going to improve to 89.67 for 50 boxes. That works out to about 199 gold per US dollar. Okay, so we've kind of established the worst case scenario and the baseline for how much these differ in value. So let's just try and answer the question you came to this video for, which is, should I buy them? And the answer is no, but maybe yes. Let me talk about it. I'm going to talk about 3 different categories, and then it's up to you to figure out which category you fit into, and then decide based on my suggestions what you might do. So for the first person, if you are in need of premium days, experience-based personal reserves, or ×5 missions, maybe you need some crew members or some crew bucks, I don't know, the boxes may be good value for you. It's going to be up to you to look at that filler and then determine for yourself if what is guaranteed in those boxes is going to be worth it for you. The second person is going to be, if you want any of the premium tanks, you don't really care which one, well, then you'll need to decide which of the premium tanks you desire the least, and then decide if that's worth $45. Because I don't want you to be disappointed when you don't pull the vehicle that you want, which is never a guarantee. So you have to look at what you least want and decide if that's even worth it. And let me tell you, the 59 Patton, the Chieftain T95, they're not worth it, at least for me, and I think for most people. Anyway, so let's look at the third person. So the third person is, if you want a specific premium tank, I don't know, the Kari comes to mind, and you don't care about anything else in these bundles like me, well, my recommendation is 100% do not buy them. Just don't do it. This tank will come to the premium shop at some point in the near future. There's no reason to spend a lot more money now just to get it a few months early. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but putting this new content behind this goofy gambling mechanic is really scummy, and you shouldn't support it, okay? Just don't. I mean, not only is it just bad that they put the new Japanese TD behind it, which is bad to start with, what really bothers me is they included a reskin of an existing vehicle in there as well. So if you're in my shoes where you have every tank in that list, you're going to be buying a minimum of 100 boxes to get the vehicle that you know you want. And that just feels really scummy. That means to get this guaranteed Kari, I would have to spend $90. It's just not worth it. Do not give in to this. Just wait a few months and it'll come to the premium shop, and then buy it then if you really want it. That's my 2 cents. Well, if you found this value guide useful, make sure you share it with your friends that are thinking about buying these boxes. And if you want to see more of this stuff on the channel, make sure you subscribe. It really helps me if you like or leave a comment or something. That's up to you. Anyways, I'm going to keep making YouTube content, I promise. I'm halfway through my next video editing, so hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thanks, guys.